live at 5. It's offer review, and we're just getting some preliminary numbers of the first run Scourges. Looks like there is a drop, and I think that my initial estimate for the Pestilence that it was about 260,000 something people that had 100,000 points, because that is the threshold for how the percentages are calculated. Is it people that did over 100,000 points? Now, there was a significant drop off between War and Death. Looks like it was 11% drop off. Now, a couple things. Is that because the event was a lot harder with the minion requirement? Is it because people quit the game? Is it because people just don't care about the character? I don't know what the reason for why. There was very little of a difference between Famine and War, but there is a big difference between War and Death. Also, a lot of people have been asking where the raid milestone event is. It is on the web, and this is for earn raid credits. So when you collect your mails for the Doom raid, this will give you credit for this right here, and it's all being calculated. So all the raid credits that you are hoarding is for an event on the web. Then also, day 1 of 12 offer removed if not purchased. Seems like if you did not purchase the day 1 offer, they removed it so you no longer purchase it. I guess they don't want people wanting to see if it's worth buying. If you did buy day 1, then you were offered day 2. And then here is the day 3 offer. I did not participate in that, so I have no valuation. It looked like it was moderate value, but not great. Cosmic Crucible, War Dogs or Wakandans? And this is a 25 million TCP player normally knows the right answer when it comes to team composition, but this was making me scratch my head. For Cosmic Crucible, of the 7 Wakandans, what is the correct combination? And so here's the thing. It largely depends on the number of yellow and red stars that you have on it. But if you have all of them the same, the general consensus is that you want to use the primary 3, which are used on both game modes. That'd be Shuri, Okoye, and Black Panther. And then in Cosmic Crucible, the other 2, if all things being equal, typically is Black Panther 1 mil and Killmonger. The general consensus is that Killmonger is better than Nakia. So that's what I personally use inside of Cosmic Crucible is those 5. But then again, if you have higher red stars on M'Baku and you have higher red stars on Nakia, then maybe you want to do that. So it does depend on your stars. Then also, they did change the present store, and this is going to be the last week of it. And I know a lot of people were not really thrilled about the Nemesis price being at 1.75. Actually, it was higher than Rogue, but this is going to be the last week. A lot of people are saying, can't they go back to other week? They did post what the pricing was going to be on these items, so there it is. So I am buying Nemesis just because nothing else was giving me up an extra stars, and so we did that. Also, very controversial, this offer was available, I believe, on Amazon devices only. It doesn't look like people were able to get this on Android, Google Play rather, and on iOS versions of Marvel Strike Force, but they were able to get it on Amazon, is what most people are telling me. Is my understanding that this offer is still there. Now, on iOS and Android devices, this offer, instead of being $10, was $50 US. So it's kind of controversial. A lot of people are upset. I think there's I mean, for a lot of people, don't think either of these offers are a good deal. But I think there is a group of people that do want to have the opportunity to buy this for $10. Hopefully, Scopely fixes this. Also, I was able to purchase this here, 5,000 energy. It did count towards the web event, the raid credits, but this right here is not counting towards the best of 2022 extravaganza. I've opened those orbs, and you can see right here that I did not get credit for it. Basically, this is the only one that I got credit for was in the milestone where we got half an orb or something like that. So that has been reported. The developers, we are waiting back. And then I did a poll here on Twitch chat. How much was your offer in USD? And we're talking about this offer right here. And this, these 2 offers right here, which is the same one. Some people had it for $5 US. Some people had it for, or $10 US. Other people had it for $50 US. Looks like only 92% of the people, only 8% of the people rather got the discounted price. So hopefully that gets resolved, or they make this offer available for everyone, because I know Amazon Coins is not available in every country. Also, we've got some offers right here. We've got a $5 offer, which is 50 shards for Cloak and Dagger, which are are not really using them that much. I'm not even using them in raids anymore. I do use them on in war sometimes, but largely they've fallen off. Then we've got right here Antivenom. I do not recommend this at all. Like we're already 2 teams past this, Web Warriors and now the Rebirth team. A lot of people ask me if the Rebirth team is skippable, and that's hard for me to say because typically when people skip teams, Scopely does things to make them like very important later, and then people say, well, why did you say to skip him? But at this current time, I think a lot of people are blowing off the Rebirth team, and we'll have to see how that plays out, of course, in the future. Then we've also got some offers right here for Pimtech. We've got $5 for 50 Ant-Man. We've got Stature, and these are good characters to start working on so that you can complete the legendary Jubilee event. And then we've got an offer right here for Mercenary Team. Largely, this team is useless. Some people did get some use out of these 2 minions inside of the Scourge, but the Scourge is over. But this, I guess, the main purpose for this offer right here is for the Mercenary Payday event that happens every 4 weeks or so, where you get a big clump of gold. Where if you can max out the event by having 5 mercenaries at 7 stars. So this will help you work towards that. But these characters largely are not playable at all. And then we've got an offer right here for Deathpool, 60 character shards for $5. I think that's fantastic. And then lastly, we have 60 character shards of Kestrel, one of my favorite characters, for $5. So let me know what you think about this offer right here. It's super annoying to me I'm sure there's some people that wouldn't buy this even at $10. Typically I would value like 1,000 energy, maybe at $5, maybe, but I think that the problem I have with this is that some people were offered this offer and other people weren't offered this offer. And I think that it's a big deal to the people that do want to buy it and they don't have the offer. So I've reported this to Scopely, and hopefully they do something with this because, they've talked about in the past competitive integrity of the game, which is really strange to me whenever they say things like that. But I feel like if people want to have the option like I did, I was able to get this offer because I'm using Amazon. I'm using the Amazon version on my BlueStacks. There's a link to that in the description if you're interested. And then I was able to buy it for 999 Amazon coins, which actually cost me $8. I'm sponsored by Amazon Coins, so link to that is in the description. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and as always, thanks for watching. Keep on gaming. I forgot the giveaway. I'll do a giveaway tomorrow.